an incredibly disturbing thing in the mail yesterday. Something so disturbing that disgust just started in my head and radiated down to my toes. So horrible what I got in the mail yesterday. So criminal that my first thought was, maybe I should report the people that sent this junk to me to the post office and push to have them prosecuted for criminal use of the mail system, because there are laws against that. Let me show you what I got. That's right. That's right. Living Well magazine from my health insurance, my Medicare Advantage plan, from Health First. This, my friends, is deadly advice. And they're sending it through the U.S. mail. You think I'm kidding? Let me show you. First of all, there's what they think the typical retired couple looks like. Because this is for retired people. This is to people who are on Medicare. This is what they think the life of the average retired person is. Healthy looking, certainly not obese, happy, strolling along the beach. Wow, don't I wish that was me. Wow, wow, wow. But it's what's on the inside here. It's all propaganda. This page says, nourishment, just what the doctor ordered. What do you think they say in that particular article? Healthy fruits and vegetables, healthy whole grains. They do tell you to avoid ultra-processed foods and excess sugar. But what the hell do you think whole grains, fruits, and vegetables are? They're sugar. The American diet right now is sugar with a side of sugar. So there was all that information. That was the first article. The second article says, is intermittent fasting safe? They pretty well nixed that. They did say that, here, let me read a little bit. Is it dangerous? It can be for those living with diabetes. That's because intermittent fasting increases the chances of developing hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. Oh my God, how did you get to be a diabetic in the first? They never think of that stuff. There wasn't in this entire magazine a single mention in any way of anything low carb. The fact that meat might be healthy, no, none of that. And they pretty well give it, some benefit of the doubt, this intermittent fasting stuff. But basically, by the time you get done reading the whole article, you say, well, I better avoid that because it sounds really dangerous. And it sounds like it would be too much work for me to try to do correctly. And then, can't leave this out, the statin scoop. How this medication helps. And you see I highlighted a couple of paragraphs in yellow. I'm just going to read them. We know what they say. First, high cholesterol is often a silent issue. Many seniors may not even realize their levels are high. This puts them at risk for serious cardiovascular events. Really? How do you know that? Do you have any real studies proving that? Not what I've seen. I've seen the contrary. Statins work by blocking a substance your body needs to make cholesterol. My question to them is, why would your body be working so hard to make cholesterol, a substance that you're telling us is deadly? But in the millions of years before Crisco, cholesterol didn't kill anybody. We had no diabetes, no heart disease, no dementia. How do you explain that? Explain that to me. Change my mind, like Steven Crowder says. Please, just change my mind. How in the hell do you explain to me that cholesterol is a killer when it's one of the most essential things our body does manufacture, and all you're doing with your statins is gumming up the works and stopping the body from manufacturing what it desperately is trying to make? It's so important to the body that we have two places in our body that we make cholesterol: our liver and our brain. And cholesterol is so important to brain health that the brain can't rely on the liver for enough. It makes its own. Would somebody from Health First, maybe the editor of this trash, would somebody please explain that to me? Answer that question that I just posed. By doing this, it lowers bad cholesterol, LDL. LDL is not cholesterol. It is a vehicle called a lipoprotein that transports cholesterol through the bloodstream. It may carry cholesterol. It is not cholesterol. LDL also does many other important things. It transports fat-soluble vitamins. You guys have vitamin deficiency? Maybe your LDL needs to be higher, you think? And it says it increases the good cholesterol, HDL. This dual action helps keep your arteries clear and your heart healthy. My friends, it has nothing the hell to do with clear arteries unless you destroy those little LDL particles by eating too much sugar and too many oxidative things like seed oils. I wonder if the editor of this magazine has ever departed from the industry narrative one iota. No, they would never print it. Benefits of statin therapy. Research has shown that it can greatly reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Did I get it in the trash can? I'll see later. I don't know. So you can understand why when I went to check my mail yesterday, I wasn't exaggerating when I said how mortified I was to see the people who I'm supposed to go to fix me when something breaks are so ignorant. Not only are they ignorant, but they, to this day, even with what we're learning every month, every new thing we're learning, what we're learning about cancer, what we're learning, all of this stuff, they cannot get off of the, we can't cure anything, we can only give you more and more drugs to extend your life so that we can milk your pocketbook even longer.